This is part 2 in my 3-part series called Watch Out for the Measure Monkeys. Now, learning is a natural human condition. We are naturally hardwired to learn. Human beings naturally want to make sense out of chaos. Around us, that is happening. That is how our species has evolved, learning. We are hardwired to learn. Without it, our species would have died out. Now, human beings will learn if what is to be learned is interesting, relevant, or if it recognizes how human beings learn. That means it affords spaces to pause and process what is happening. It recognizes the social nature of learning, and it is developmentally appropriate. These things will enhance the possibility that students will learn. Now, learning may not be exactly what you want students to learn, but they will learn. Learning may go far beyond your silly little behavioral objectives, or they may not meet your silly little behavioral objectives, but learning will occur. As well, because of inappropriate lesson objectives or lesson designs, the following could be learned: unintended consequences. They may learn, I cannot learn, I'm a failure, school is frustrating, school is boring and inappropriate, school is not a place for learning. Students will learn if what is to be learned is connected to real life experiences, if it allows them to make connections to things that are of interest to them. Now think about what interests a high school kid, a middle school kid, someone in the upper and lower elementary grades. Now, not all students will learn the same thing in the same way at the same rate. Why? Because we are uniquely and wonderfully different and diverse. That's what makes up the bell-shaped curve. That's why they call it the bell-shaped curve. A lot of students will be at the average level. That's what average is. And you'll have students on either end of the extreme. Now, if you teach just the middle with your stinking behavioral objectives, you're going to frustrate students on both ends of this bell-shaped curve if you teach just the middle. Also, you must recognize that students, are human beings, and human beings are not standardized products. Real learning cannot and should not be standardized. We should not think of students as simply products on a 13-year conveyor belt with the same pieces at it, the same parts added at the same places along this conveyor belt. Watch out for the measure monkeys.